I'm going to start by creating a new solution in Rider. It has to be a web application. Swiss Army knife, because there are going to be some tools in there. It has to be a WebAssembly web app. The rest can stay like this. It has to be a ASP.NET Core web application. So WebAssembly is quite cool, and Blazor can just run everything in browser without needing JavaScript, or not so much JavaScript. So it's still loading. So I'm going to do a time difference calculator. I'll start by adding a Razor page. It's still, Rider is still working. Can start it and see how it looks. So it now looks like this. There is this counter, and there is some data. This is the default. So I'm going to add the new page. Yes, Blazor component. Time diff. Yes. So I need two text boxes. Start, and it's going to be an input. And here it will be of type text. And it's going to have to bind the value. Bind value. No, not like this. So now I can say that this is the start. And then I'll need another one, the end state, the end time. It's going to calculate the difference between two times. And I need a button. And this button is going to be is going to do on click. On click is going to calculate the difference. Yes. And we can also close this. So now I can say that it should create a method. That's okay, and these two are going to be two strings. Like this. Exactly like this. It's exactly like ReSharper. So, and now I'll have to display the result, and I'm going to display it here. Result is going to be difference, and difference is also going to be a string. It doesn't have to be public, it can be private. So like this, and difference is going to be time parse exact, and here I want to input hours and minutes and culture invariant culture, and then subtract date time parse exact from the beginning, also the same format. And here is exactly the same invariant culture, and in the end to string. So that this should do it. Requires a closing tag. So I can start and see how it looks. So there is no entry in the menu. I forgot to add the entry. So, and we can easily do this by coming here, and I'll have to tell here this is done the time difference, and time difference, this will be the name. So, and if I go to the page, I still have to add here, add page, and I can say that it's going to listen at this endpoint time diff. So, and if I start it again, the entry is here, and let's see, looks not so good, but so from some 12 to, let's see what the result is. It's 1 hour. So if I say from 1 to 12, you did, oh, there is an error. So to see the error, we can see here that it doesn't recognize the string because it should have a 0. That is not such a problem. So now it calculates it correctly, and that means we can go to rider again. And in this case there are some other things that we can do. I can say that here there is a placeholder, and I'm going to say it should be like this. And here exactly the same. And something that I also want to do is that when I finish inputting the end date, I also want to add an on key up, and here it's going to maybe calculate, and it's maybe because I expect an enter. If an enter was clicked, then we are going to calculate it. args.code equals to enter. Or if you are in a notebook like me, you can also, it doesn't have to be a notebook, it can also be a usual keyboard. Numpad enter. And if that was the input, then we can calculate the difference. So I can try it again. And so now it shows the format. So I can put here 12 to 16 and then click enter, and the result is 4 hours. You can also and if I do a smaller number like 722, then it's negative. So that's it.